Folks, how's it going? It's Reno News Now, Sacramento Community Watch, and Xander the Educator. Back again with you guys with another video. Now, we do want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, if you're with us on the Sacramento Community Watch News Network, folks. And we're going to kind of get right into it right away, folks. As you might have seen on Sacramento Community Watch channel, we recently published a video of the Cares Campus of Sacramento Community Watch, and Xander the Educator, along with our lieutenant, was out doing a live audit or doing an audit for us, a 1A audit. Shouldn't say live, it wasn't really live. And for folks who don't know, the Cares Campus is basically a homeless shelter. It's this joint venture, apparently, between Reno, Sparks, and Washoe County to help alleviate some of the homeless population up here, folks. We tend to get a lot of people up here who wind up homeless from basically all of California. They come from all the way from the Bay Area all the way up to Reno sometimes, and it's no fault of their own. They just kind of wind up here. But apparently this Cares Campus is trying to mimic itself off of what has been successful in Texas somewhere. But they're failing miserably right off the ground from what we've seen, folks. So one of the things that I want to play here is just some information that I've downloaded from some news clips about I do apologize, folks. I'm having some trying to find the right thing to click on here, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and get a video uploaded here about concerns. This was recently, I think, done by one of our news teams out here.
As we continue to closely monitor the city's efforts to combat homelessness, concerns over weapons and drugs are being brought to light. This is another reason why a portion of the homeless population refuses to accept shelter. Victor Park reports on why the shelter seems to be triggering concerns.
Too much violence, drugs, and I don't think they have enough staffing to carry and take care of all these people all at once.
This is Melissa Gomez walking into what she considers a feeding ground for drugs and violence.
It's just not safe to have too many people.
But this is the Nevada Cares Campus, where its intentions are to provide food and shelter. But one after another, multiple people we spoke to say they do not feel safe here. Some are claiming there was a stabbing. The city of Reno, who runs the shelter, denies that claim. Although they do say there was a man who pulled out a knife before security stepped in and took it away. And so we asked the city if we could see the conditions in there for ourselves. They have not given access yet.
Anything good about this place, or?
No.
If this place is not as safe, maybe there's loud music or whatever it may be, what's the difference between there and the streets?
The only reason why you come here is shelter. You know, get out of the sun or get out of the rain or weather.
Despite the concerns, this is a low barrier shelter, which means partners, property, and pets are allowed.
This place attracts, the thief.
Covering the story, I'm Victor Park, 2 News.
Well, Victor found despite all of this, over the past several weeks, the number of people at the shelter has grown. As of this evening, there are 531 people staying at the shelter. That's according to a joint statement from the city of Sparks and Reno. Okay.
So yeah, that's just one here. There's another. I got another video here as well, folks. 3-year anniversary. This is. I
wonder why they don't want people there recording.
Yeah. 3-year anniversary. Here it is.
3-year anniversary of the Cares Campus in Reno. We're comparing it with one of the most successful models in the country. It's in San Antonio, Texas, and it's called Haven for Hope.
Now, both facilities are funded by federal, state, and local agencies, and both unify area nonprofit groups to help reduce homelessness. But in this report, I'm pinpointing 2 differences. 91% of people who leave Haven for Hope in San Antonio, Texas, get into housing and remain there a year later. And 79% who leave don't return to any kind of homeless agency or service in the surrounding area of Bayard County 1 year later. While the Cares Campus in Washoe County is boasting impressive results as well, it hasn't reached these levels yet, but there's good reason for that. Haven for Hope has been around 11 years longer.
We're really proud of the work that we're doing here, and that's why we invite other communities to come and check it out.
I found two major differences.
Okay, folks, I want to point out right here. Notice the transparency. We welcome people to come in. We want them to come in and take a look at us. This is a model that is working. We are successfully placing people into programs that work.
Right, and into housing, and just further progress them into something even better.
This is a government agency we love to hear about and see, because they're promoting transparency and accountability. They're showing the numbers here, folks.
Differences between the homeless support services in Texas and Northern Nevada. The first is the initial process of providing help.
If you can house the temporarily homeless, by themselves and away from the chronic homeless, this would encourage their movement through the process. The homeless that are just transiting through, if they're not subject to all of the stresses of the stealing that's going on, the problems that the chronic homeless bring, they will be able to focus
on getting a job, getting their life in order, and getting their permanent housing again. We brought his suggestion to Washoe County's Housing and Homeless Services Director, Dana Searcy. Are you currently doing that, separating the chronic homeless from the temporary homeless?
So we're not doing that specifically. When you first come to the campus, you move into the bunk bed dorms, very similar to what we are sitting in today. Each of those dorms.
Okay, so Sacramento. Look at this, and Xander, you both have been to Washoe County Jail and seen the inside of it. I mean, does this look like Washoe County Jail? I mean, there's bunk beds and lockers like this. I mean, this almost seems like a minimum security prison here.
Not quite. I mean, the arrangements where people sleep is a little bit more tidy, and there definitely wouldn't be any lockers in the same area where you sleep. So not quite.
If you look at all these lockers, and I'm pointing this out, folks, notice how our local Washoe County is carefully and strategically making themselves look better in these videos, because you don't see any homeless utilizing these services. None of the locks in the background are being used like, we're temporarily using this for 45 minutes while we have media in here. You don't see the homeless running around in the background.
And you certainly don't see any bugs or anything like that too. So I'm like, how is that possible at the Cares Campus?
These people are purposely, staging these videos carefully. That's the reason why they don't want you back there recording, is because it makes them look bad because of what's actually going on.
She just got her hair done.
100 people.
To get a bed at the Low Barrier Cares Campus in Washoe County, a person must be unhoused, 18 or older, and be able to independently complete their own daily activities. Here, they can receive many services, including access to one of 43 case managers and 6 licensed mental health counselors. If someone engages their case manager and is working toward a housing plan, they can eventually be moved into a semi-private space.
What we call the cubbies. Those are little 8x8 units. A little more privacy.
In San Antonio's Haven for Hope, the homeless are assigned to either the congregate shelter or the dorm setting. The congregate shelter is for the chronic homeless and, as a result, provides fewer services.
It's more of our emergency shelter. It's called our South Campus, otherwise known as our courtyard. No ID required. You can still be active in your addiction, but you don't have to engage in services. It's available to you, but you opt into those services.
The dorm setting, also called the transformational side, is for the temporary homeless, so it provides more services and privacy and support from the very beginning.
You do have to have an ID, have been a Bayard County resident for at least 9 months in your life, and you also have to commit, similar to what you have at your program, Commit to some sort of a housing and income plan where you're actively working on those plans to transform your life and get into stable housing.
These individuals qualify for behavioral and substance abuse support provided by the Center for Health Care Services, mental health services provided by the county mental health provider, and support from 70 other nonprofit agencies. And for the homeless working to pay for a deposit or down payment,
we have a YMCA on our campus that provides free childcare for our clients, but also for the community.
3 other partner agencies.
These people are partnering with local non-for-profits like YMCA folks. I mean, this is what we love to see, you know, from a government agency.
Agencies provide medical, dental, and vision services to the homeless, but also
they don't
to
do
the
any of that
community
here.
as a whole.
No, they don't. Not at all, no.
That's all
Haven
stuff
for
they do
Hope
in
is
Texas. They
located
don't do
in
it
the
here.
poorest zip code in San Antonio. All of these incentives provide motivation to get to this transformational side of the campus. The second major difference is the way each campus is run.
When we initially opened, we had a number of partners located on our facility that were doing the work. So Haven for Hope staff were really more of the administrators. Through the years, our staff has grown to where we now have more than 300 staff members doing everything from security in our life safety department to campus life, the navigators who are working with our clients day in and day out to provide their needs.
Haven for Hope's more direct involvement allows it to more quickly adjust programming and services based on the ever-changing needs of its homeless population. Today, Haven for Hope partners with 70 agencies. 20 have office space in this facility. This staffing shift also gives its nonprofit partners more flexibility to provide services in the community to help the people who exit. The Cares Campus in Reno is more like Haven for Hope was when it was also 3 years old.
We have about 30 staff on site that are Washoe County staff. That includes a couple of operations managers, all of the case managers, and 6 behavioral.
Did she say Washoe County?
Yeah, Washoe County. This is a Washoe County project, and Reno and Sparks are contributing to it because of the homeless population that's spread out between both communities. But Washoe County is the one who's actually running the show.
Washoe County. I just wanted to be clear.
Behavioral health counselors. We also have major contractors on site. Again, Allied has about 20 staff here, 6 full-time round-the-clock security.
Who have not been trained on any constitutional law, have not been trained as law enforcement.
Don't know where the property lines are, none of that. So,
and you'd think that the city could provide some of these resources, you know, underneath their law enforcement umbrella, but no. Let's contract with a third party who doesn't train their employees the difference between public and private security.
Volunteers of America has about 115 staff on site, and Karma Box has 8 or 9.
The 2 biggest differences, Haven for Hope in San Antonio immediately separates the chronic homeless from the temporary homeless and is directly responsible for the majority of staff working in its campus. And Haven for Hope in San Antonio is on 22 acres and serves a population of about 2 million people. The Nevada Cares Campus in Reno sits on 15 acres and serves a population of about 500,000 people. Tomorrow in this 5 o'clock newscast, we're highlighting the life of a local man who is now homeless, the little decisions that eventually led to his struggle on the streets.
So, yeah, that's that. But and here's I got one more video before we get to our content, guys. So please stick with us here. Take a moment to like, share, and subscribe if you have a chance here to all of our channels. The links are in the descriptions, folks. Here we go, the video tour. Now this here, what I want to show you folks is how Nevada Cares Campus portrays itself or going through the planning stages. again, carefully curated portrayal to the public. You know, they're showing the niceties, the little things, brand new and fresh, and then the future. This is their whole idea and planning on how they're planning on using taxpayers' monies to help the homeless, and how they're trying to mimic themselves off of that camp in Texas. However, the difference between this and the camp in Texas is that non-for-profits are running this camp that the government helped create and built, not the other way around, where the government's running everything. Drains. Silverback Sasquatch, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, how are you doing, bro? How you doing? Thanks for joining us.
So these are all renderings and everything of the happy-go nature of what a homeless person might go through in these renderings. Their website, folks. Oops, let me be brave for that.
Wow, that video was so boring. That is not what they put. That's not what they. Those aren't the services they give. Yeah, it's just a big facade.
It's sunshines and rainbows in a world that, you know, needs it the most, but is not currently getting it, unfortunately, folks. So let's see here. Which one do you guys want me to play? Cares 1, 2, or 3 here?
1.
There's one. Oh, go in order here. Okay. I don't think I had the video pre-downloaded here. 1 second here.
What type of computer you have again? Hey.
It's on the Google Drive. I just didn't have it downloaded yet. Hold on 1 second here.
It's the Apple, boy.
I got it downloading from the cloud. Give it a moment, folks. I do apologize here. Unless you want to play it from your computer.
No, you're good.
Okay. Come on. Here. 21%. I apologize, folks. I should have had this downloaded. Let's see.
Let's go ahead and look at the GIS photos.
Pull that up here. Yeah, I'll pull that up here. Let's see here. So, okay, there we go. Let's go share screen here. There we go. Okay, so here's the GIS survey, folks. So, you want to go ahead and point it out here, folks, or Sacramento?
Well, we don't have control of your mouse.
So, like, I guess you guys come walking in over here, then, right?
Right, down at the bottom area of that street is the entrance.
Right. That's the entrance.
So you guys come up
right there where your cursor's at. Yep.
Yeah.
Right there. They've got a gate and a guardhouse right there.
That's not shown on here. So like right here where this box is.
Yeah, right about there. Actually, a little bit more towards the edge of the straight, down towards 4th. Yeah, right about there.
Yeah, so Right about there. Okay, so they got the guard shack right there. Okay.
Yeah, they claim that anything beyond the guard shack at that point right there is private property. But you guys can clearly see. You guys can clearly see that blue area is Washoe County property.
Yeah, and then right here, at this line back here is, I guess, the second gate at this white shed right here.
Yeah,
that's where the city street ends.
And then right here, this site over here, I guess, is right where they're starting to build, or they have built the intake center.
Yep.
Where that you guys that everybody's kind of crowding and milling around.
That's all county property too. Yeah.
And that's all county property too. Okay, so the videos are done downloading here. So let's go ahead and share the video file here of CARES 1. StreamYard's having a problem now. Okay, give me just a few moments, folks. I'm going to refresh my browser. I'll be right back.
Well, as long as we're just sitting here with dead air.
Sorry. I'm back here. So let's go ahead and see if I can get that back in here now. Oh, Sacramento, you're going to have to do it. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's freaking out. At this point, I'd have to quit out Chrome completely in order to make it work, I think. I'll play it from my screen here. Okay, here's what I'll do. Present. Show screen. It means I'm going to have to control the whole thing here.
Ryan.
This guy, FBI, TSA, DHA, TBI, NHI, CSI.
It's not playing video, but it's playing audio. It's weird. Why is it doing that? Apologize for the technical difficulty, folks. Let's try a different player here. Okay, I got it working on this one here. So give me just a second here. I'm going to present, share screen, window, CARES 1. Let me talk. You guys can hear that, right?
Yeah.
What?
You guys can hear the audio and everything? It's working for you guys?
No.
What is?
Oh, you can't hear the audio?
No.
No.
Okay.
No audio, no stream.
Why is show audio share tab a tab instead? Okay, I got it. All right, hold on. Let me. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to share this window here, and I patched this audio in, so you guys should be able to hear the audio now. Can you hear the audio?
Correct. Well,
no.
There was something for a second, but no.
Still can't hear audio?
No. Oh boy.
Let me reboot Chrome real quick. I'll be right back.
What type of computer does he have again?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's one of those Apple.
Apple, right? Oh man.
That's
definitely.
okay. We're doing just fine. Technical difficulties are to be expected. As long as we don't have these kind of problems out in the field, which we obviously don't, we're good.
Okay. Video file cares 1. Your browser is having trouble sharing your video. This can happen if the file isn't valid. You don't like that file for some reason.
Hmm.
Let me try one other thing here.
And it's all on the drive, so.
Yeah, I know. Let me just tell you what. Let me just re-download it from the drive directly.
We do have material from the
material, folks. We do apologize. Yes. Live stream content, 8th stream, cares 1, download.
I want to do a shout out, say thank you to Rogue Nation for sharing Sacramento Community Watch's video for the Cares Campus. That's righteous. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support from the community.
Yeah, shout out to all of our community watchers out there. We really appreciate y'all tuning in. Major shout out to all of our new subscribers as well. Thank y'all for joining us.
This would be pointless without all you.
Yes, and do take a moment, folks, to please like, share, and subscribe all of our channels, please. Sacramento Community Watch is now monetized, so we can now we can hit the join button underneath our video here and join the Sacramento Community Watch for as low as $2.99 a month, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
And become a watchman yourself online, folks. So, okay, it's downloaded Cares 1. Let's go to downloads and Cares 1. I'm having trouble playing it from my end. I downloaded it twice. I don't know what's going on. You want to try playing it from yours?
Oh boy. Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second.
Hey, folks, I don't know why this happens. The only other thing I could think of is running it through VCL and having it re-encode the video file.
What kind of computer you got again?
I got a Macintosh. I can pull up on my work computer and use Windows, but I can launch Windows on my Mac.
That's why I do not have a Macintosh. Clearly. All right, let's see what we got. Shoot. All right, I'm gonna share the screen now. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oops, wrong side. Can you guys see the screen?
I can see the screen. Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, I could have done it to Drive. Yeah, I can't hear the volume either now.
No audio.
Said no audio?
No audio on this end.
Still no audio?
Yeah, still no audio. Did you turn on audio share?
Audio share.
When you shared the tab?
Probably not.
Let's try your way here. Okay, I got it pulled up your way here. Hold on, let me try to present the share screen that way. Okay, here we go.
I'm mistaken. Yeah, Washoe County came out and settled this last time we were here.
Yep.
Okay.
And so did Reno PD.
Hey, told all the supervisors that
all you gotta do is go talk to your boy, the
the one in the
last
front.
lady that was sitting here huff puff. I deflated too. So you're gonna all back sad.
Okay, let me talk.
Let me talk.
Let me talk.
He said, "Let me talk."
You
I
got
can't
nothing
get a
to
word in
say.
edgewise. Not my authority. Respect my authority.
On the phone with my boss. I just notified that.
Well, go talk to them. Go talk to them. You're gonna drive back sad.
Okay.
We know.
So.
Yeah, we
Been
don't.
there, done that.
Watch, he's gonna be like.
Oh, we got her down here too.
That's
The one
what your supervisor dealt with last time. So.
Yep.
Man, I don't know how you guys are not updated by now.
Sabrina, the teenage Karen.
We gave you guys a week.
I'll give you a call when I get an update.
We gave you guys 7 business days to inform your employees.
Okay,
Oh, more than that.
Just let him do it.
As far as I know, my boss wants me to call the sheriff, so I'll be calling the sheriff to have you guys escorted.
Okay. They're not going to.
And when the sheriff gets here and educates you, we'll have another video, and maybe one of you will actually pay enough attention when the sheriff tells you that it's public property.
Yeah.
That you'll catch on.
And this time we'll be filing complaints against all of you. So that'll work. That'll work. Yeah.
You majored in political science,
Your name?
obviously, right?
Ryan.
Ryan? Thank you, Ryan.
Yep.
Perfect.
We got another Ryan on now at security staff here, so we're not confused, right? Right.
You're like, who is it? Sacramento Community
Right,
Watch.
yeah, let them know.
We're
They're
sorry.
gonna be like, oh,
we're not
my
coming
God.
out. We did that last time. Oh, sorry. Hey, puppy. Hmm? God, I thought they was gonna learn from last time. Yeah, damn it. You guys didn't see the last video?
Golf
It's
cart
on the
here.
internet. You guys didn't see that one? Pretty bad, guys. Pretty bad.
Hold on, I gotta test this. Oh, you're on it?
Oh yeah, I'm on. I'm on.
I gotta hear what.
Where to be Cares Campus, they sure don't care about the grass.
Yeah. Well, that's because that's a city road.
Let them know we're Sacramento Community Watch. Yeah.
They know.
None of that matters. Just continue the
Let
conversation.
them know.
No, Sacramento Community Watch sent you.
Yeah, the dispatcher had said that on the radio. We caught it on the scanner. They are Sacramento Community Watch.
Yep, they did. They did. We'll hear it. I'm sure we'll hear it a little bit sooner here.
And sorry, folks, for that interference. Damn camera and the microphone piece.
You want to get a new cable that goes between your mic and your camera.
Oh, you knew, huh? I tested it out yesterday and found out it was the cord between the mic and the camera.
That would have been my first guess. Me and my years of IT experience.
Oh no, huh?
Yes, Miss Schumann, I have IT background, but you know what? Everybody's involved in the Constitution, so have fun.
Hop on board, Schumann, please.
Until it happens to you, folks. Motto, ain't it?
With our recent technical difficulties, I'm not so sure to be bragging about all my IT experience.
I can't help it if my computer thinks your files are corrupt for some reason with the audio file. What am I?
Last time they said we push past them at the gate. And they know we don't do.
Well, we're all on camera.
Yeah, we have body cameras. Huh?
Sacramento, I got something to show you on a little bit later on here when we run into Officer Key. I'm working on a wall, and I'll show you here once we get there.
Awesome, glad to see it.
Oh, that's ours too. We might as well say
Man, these people are crazy. Man, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh, you got it on the scanner?
Yeah.
So we can
hear
hear our call?
Yeah, just like the last time.
I want that as my ringtone. This guy. He's probably what, like 12? 13 years old?
Okay.
With the gray
He's talking
hair.
about Ryan, 12 years old.
This is my summer job. I couldn't make it as a lifeguard, so I decided to become a security guard.
Again with the 5'8". You're 5'8"? Again with the 5'8".
Twice in a row, they called the police and said I was 5'8".
They didn't know you're our center. When we go play ball,
Power forward,
right?
So guys, just be advised, this Allied Universal officer here is
he's Allied?
contacting, yeah, he's Allied Universal. It's always these guys. He's contacting the Washoe County Sheriff, showing us, guys, we're on public property at the Cares Campus. This is the third time we've been here. He's letting them know that we're on property, we're refusing to leave, things of that sort. So we're standing by waiting for Washoe. Yeah, Reno PD came out.
Oh my God.
Yep, says on that.
What did it say? Tell them again.
Community Watch. So last time Reno PD came out, Washoe County came out. They advised them that we're allowed to be here as public property, and yet they're calling the police on us again. So wasting resources.
Wasting tax and
Yep.
payers' money.
What's his name again?
Ryan.
Ryan. So this is Ryan, guys.
What's up, man?
So if you guys want to go ahead and forward your complaints, this is Ryan. He works for the Cares Campus, Allied Universal security
Definitely
officer.
will be a thumbnail.
And what do they do, folks? They investigate themselves, and what? Find nothing wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're gonna berate him with complaints. You guys, we're very serious about our property, public property. So, and so is the public.
So is Washoe County Sheriff's.
Wait until they show them the laminated sign.
It's so funny.
Policy does not trump law, by the way. It does not trump our Constitution. He said that there's a policy here. That doesn't trump our law. The law. Oh, here she goes. That was the lady from last time. Finally, she's here.
You guys, welcome Sabrina.
Welcome Sabrina, the teenage Karen here.
Middle-aged bitch.
Because she was informed last time about Washoe.
She was thoroughly informed last time. I don't know what's going on now. What is wrong with this? She's a recurring character. Hey, Katie. Hi. How you doing?
Unfortunately, because she doesn't work for the police, we can't really call her a tyrant. I mean, she's a government tyrant, I guess. But, you know, tyrant's a tyrant. Maybe we need to add her to the wall, folks.
I forgot her name, though.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later here about the wall, but leave a comment if you think Sabrina, the teenage Karen, needs to go on the tyrant wall.
Case number?
From the last time we were here and they told us we were good. They're going to pull it up.
Yeah, didn't the sheriff advise you guys last time, ma'am, that we were good to go?
Actually, you guys have been warned that you're verbally trespassing, so if you could please exit the campus, I would appreciate it.
Okay, didn't we tell you last time that they said that we were good to go, and now she's trying to go with the verbal trespass again? You guys didn't know. Actually, you've been verbally trespassed. You're not supposed to be back here.
Just crazy.
To members of the public, members of the media, the fourth arm of the government here, folks, the unwritten arm of the government, the media. Fourth, you know, how is she treating her charges, her homeless? Not very well, I'm assuming.
Yep. Got you in the mirror.
They didn't even speak to us last time. They didn't say anything to us about any type of nothing.
Staff, because staff was the only ones that were doing anything wrong.
I'm giving you a verbal warning that you're verbally trespassing.
Ma'am, you.
And folks, just so you know, she's a government employee. She's a member of the state. She does not enjoy the privileges of a verbal trespass. She may think she does, but she doesn't, folks. I mean, she cannot trespass you off of government property that is open to the public unless you committed a crime. The only other time that they can ask you to leave under trespass is if you've broken a sign barrier or entered a restricted area or have committed a crime. None of this has happened. This is a fictitious barrier that they have made up just to provide an extra level of security because nobody goes down the block. They either need to update the GIS, folks, or open it back up to the public.
You don't have authority like that. I don't know where you get that from.
We have the same authority.
This is not your property. This is public property, which makes it our property.
Please leave too.
You don't understand.
We've asked you guys to leave. Can you guys leave the
Right.
public property also?
It's so funny. You guys have no authority. None.
So what's your authority?
None.
Please move so that I can.
I'm not in the way. Did you want to stand in the dirt with me?
I think I got a bad knee.
You would like to.
I
didn't know I was in the way, ma'am.
You were not in the way with you, no.
Yes, I know I wasn't in the way. She's just trying to start trouble.
Ah, she's all good.
Yeah.
Creating conflict where there is none. Typical for government tyrants.
So you get out of my way, or excuse me.
She's just trying to spin it, that's all. You have a great day, man.
I'll try.
Conspiracy, folks. The conspiracy to deprive rights under color of law.
Ryan, what did they say, man? Are you on the phone?
Did
Did they say they're coming? Nice. I'm gonna save a little bit. I'm gonna save a little camera time when they come. Oh.
No,
Have they called it yet?
Yeah, it's going to be a little minute before they put it out in the air.
Yeah. It's like we got Auditor.
Because it came out here the last time. But all they're doing is wasting tax dollars.
Last time we heard it real quick when we were downtown. It was like,
all of them are wearing body cams.
There they go.
There it is.
The Sacramento Community Watch.
Sacramento Community Watch. There we go.
They've been actually some offense, and they're
yeah.
being
Look at us, famous. Nice.
Security advises that they are on the bench just past the front gate.
Front gate. On the bench past the front gate where it's supposed to be open to the public and there's no signs restricting it other than a fictitious guard shack. I mean, yeah, it's all government property. You know, the government owns the Cares Campus on both sides of that map. They own the street, but you know, they need to put the proper signs up, and if they're going to have this fictitious barrier, because that's how it works, folks, is you have to have the proper signage. You can't have no trespassing and have a welcome open the gate, just checking with the guard check. It's not how it works, folks. It can't be one or the other. You have to have a clearly written sign and then have city code behind it.
Which is wide open.
On the bench. People are nodding out. They're like,
Watch it be Gauthier again who shows up.
that would be fun.
He came last time. Scott, he came
Are
out.
you serious?
Yeah, he's like, how's it going, man? I was like, yeah, we're here. They called. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
That's going to be fun. It is about that time, 4 or 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So, guys, this is the same woman that came out last time trying to, violate our rights, telling us we couldn't record here on public property, and that this is her property for us to leave and stuff like that. Feel free to express yourself by calling these folks, put in complaints.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and what makes it even worse is that when they were over right here by the offices, I walked past the gate, walked up to the deputy, and was this close recording it. So how are we on?
Mm-hmm.
They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it.
Because we're pretty much going to turn it on them, all the cameras. That's what they don't do. Now it's going to be faced on them. And we're like, shit. You know what I mean? Like, now I'm on TV. They hate being on our television.
The last time they tried to beef it up saying we try to push past security.
Yeah.
And we were like, you guys are so stupid. We have body cameras. Hello.
They got to call it out.
Okay, so again, cameras are not allowed on scene. Policy. It's a policy. Policy does not trump the Constitution or First Amendment law, folks. It just doesn't.
Any policy that does contradict the Constitution is automatically no and void.
Mm-hmm. So if they're trespassing you because of the cameras, which it sounds like they're trying to do, the trespass is null and void too, folks. But again, that's something you have to argue in court. And again, we're not lawyers. We do not pretend to be either. And we do not play one on YouTube or TV. So let's continue.
Actually, I argued it with the sergeant when he got there. I believe it was the final straw that broke the back, because after I mentioned it to the sergeant that they're asking us to leave because of our cameras, and they can't ask us to leave because of our cameras, he walked over, spoke to the administration's pig pile, and came back and told us that we were good to go with no ID or written notice. Yeah,
because they had no probable cause, and the fact that they had probable, the only reason why it was Sacramento probably was detained at any point was because of officer safety.
The cop, he didn't even see the misdemeanor committed in his presence with Sacramento Community Watch. So
the cop, because if you don't give me your ID, you're obstructing and resisting my investigation. Yeah. See how well that one flies.
Twice. Nobody answered. Scott ain't gonna answer.
Verbally uncooperative. Yeah, we don't carry weapons. A torch?
What's he talking about?
He said that you have a torch, a lighter.
All this 10-inch torch? That's all he's talking about. Oh, his flashlight?
No, this is a flashlight. No, I could see his torch. That's why I said
torch.
Right.
At some point in Sacramento, we need to go. We need to go do a gear video. You know, like what stuff we actually have on our vests when we go out there. You know, we have what we have on our vests, folks, is to help the community. It really is. Anything that's on our vest is to help the community. We have PPE. We got things to like bandages and stuff like that to help out. You know, we try to be community focused when we're out there.
Gloves. Yeah, we got gloves, flashlights, camera gear. We got radios for dispatch. So,
and we do have some personal protective self-defense equipment, but we're not going to get much more than that.
To know and you don't.
He had a torch, man? Wow. So this guy right here, guys, this security officer, Allied Barton, or Allied Universal, told dispatch that we have a torch lighter on us. Wow. Horrible. Horrible, Kevin. Man, come on,
That's
dude.
Ryan.
Ryan, one of them.
Billy. That's one of them. Steve. Tommy.
Jacob. Yeah, that's our watch commander's name, Jacob. Pretty good name.
You just outed me on air. Thank you.
No problem.
Not a problem. Yeah, no, folks. Yeah, we eventually when auditors first start out, as like me, you know, we try to do our best to keep our names off the air. Eventually, it comes out, folks, and it's just something that auditors just have to get over sometime. But we do have plainclothes auditors, folks, who want to help record and then keep their names off TV, and we do that for you guys. You know, help come join our community. Contact us below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Become a virtual watchman by hitting the join button on the Sacramento Community Watch channel, folks. Greatly appreciated. Get our watch hours and our subscribers up on all of our channels. Links in the bottom in the description, folks. And don't forget to leave a comment after the live stream. We also have super stickers and super comments that we'll feature on live on air. If you guys do choose to donate to us, anything you can and help us as well, please take a look at all the links below. Thank you.
They're gonna be man, you guys again. Yeah, we tried to tell them, dude. I mean, I don't get it.
I know.
And then they say we're verbally combative. We're never verbally combative. We're just putting you in your place. That's pretty much what that is.
If it's Scott, he's gonna be like, watch the first video of what they did.
Some people can't handle verbal judo, and it clearly shows. This is one of them. He'd much rather just be quiet and wait for the cops.
You think this is bad?
Yeah, he gonna be like, what did he tell you guys the last time?
Right.
Dude.
The cops out real quick. Like, what the fuck? Y'all dismissed? Like,
and they probably gonna take all day to get here too, because the last time it took a minute to get
that's why
here.
I stopped my camera.
We had already left.
Yeah, we left.
Yeah.
We were at the end of the
End of the
block at
street.
4th and 6th, and the security came back out to 4th Street to look for us. So we came back to catch their
This is
education.
good television. Might as well catch all this this time.
All the cops are basically all the cops are going, okay, who wants to deal with the auditors? Who wants to be on YouTube? They're having that conversation in the background. Shout out to Xander from Broad Angle. Welcome in, Broad Angle. Glad to see you there.
Damn, I kind of wouldn't go up to the front and get them when they roll in. You guys good to stay right here?
I got Ryan.
Huh?
I got Ryan.
Okay. I'm gonna post my camera in the front when they roll in.
Be careful, 1-on-121.
How you doing, bro?
Fence that we were talking about in this guard shack coming up from behind here.
They called the police on us again, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I'm setting up at the front to get them when they roll in. This is our property, public property.
Look, they calling the police on us. They should get rid of that stuff that's right there. There's a lot of trash over there. I don't see why Sabrina wasn't out there sweeping.
You want to jump forward a minute to where Officer Deputy Key gets there?
Yeah, you got to go to part 2.
Ready for part 2?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to go to part 2 then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to part 2 then.
There's another gate right there. And to get past that gate, yes, it is.
Wait, that's not it.
Why didn't your sergeant tell us that last?
I don't think I even put part 2 in there though, to be honest. I think that was on the main video.
Main video then?
We can go over to mine and watch the sergeant show up, watch the whole almost the entire interaction after they threw you in cuffs for no reason.
Yeah, I can do that. Give me just a second. I'll pull up the link here from
It's the top one on
No, it's in a shared folder, Jacob.
Oh, it's in the shared folder?
Yeah. It's not listed as 1, 2, or 3. It's just a separate video.
The first one at the top of the shared folder.
Okay, give me just 2 seconds here. Let me go back to the video here.
Last time.
It's the first one or the second one?
First one, yep.
Oh, those are the kids.
No,
that's not it.
Exercise.
Oh, I thought it was voted too.
that's not it either.
Nope.
Conversation.
No, it had one of those weird titles.
I don't think it even uploaded. That's why I asked it to go.
Yeah, I don't see another video on there.
Oh boy.
Do you have anything on your channel, Xander? Or?
Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me a second.
There's a Cares 3. It's not out there, so we don't want to spoil the surprise there yet, folks.
Just skip it. Just go to number 2. Skip it.
Number 2.
There's another gate right there. And to get past that gate, yes, it is.
Why didn't your sergeant tell us that last time?
Then why is there no?
So why didn't your sergeant inform us of that last time?
Yes, you can.
Oh, no.
They said
back there. Obviously. Don't try to twist our words. Don't try to twist our words like
Because there's a fence and a check-in process to get past that
You gotta
second
go
gate.
in that trailer to go check
This
in.
first gate is wide open, no check-in,
You get
no
trespassing
clear.
from someone's property?
That's
Oh, that's
private
property.
Come on,
Private
come on,
property.
man. Like, you gotta know your law.
Private
Come on, man.
property.
You're a cop.
So,
This is public
Yeah,
property.
what's your name?
Care-
Don't do it, bro.
The
Don't do it to
citizens
yourself.
own all of this. City and county.
That's why your sergeant didn't say anything to us.
they are interested in pursuing either a citation or, if need be, an arrest.
How?
I'm not
So the Cares Campus is wanting to proceed to a citation or an arrest because you went past a made-up entrance, something that's an entrance, and because you were filming. Do you know how much hot water that Cares Campus can get in?
Mm-hmm.
if you guys filed a civil rights lawsuit against them, if they did get you guys arrested?
I did get arrested.
You got detained.
Well, he was in handcuffs. That's a.
And he told me he was taking me to jail. He told me he was taking me to jail. So,
well, luckily his supervisor overrode it. So yeah, let's kind of fill you in with what happened here, folks. So is this after you got out of cuffs? Is what we're seeing here, or are you still in cuffs at this point?
No, I'm still in cuffs.
Okay, so yeah, what wound up happening is Sacramento Community Watch went up and caught up with the cop. If you've seen it in his video that we had out there, or do you want me to play that video? You want me to play your YouTube video?
Yeah, roll it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll it. Let me go ahead and pull it up here, folks.
Only 17 minutes, so it's not that long.
Yeah, we'll speed through some, get to the juicy parts in it there. We'll go ahead and share this screen here. Unmute that. Stop screen share. Let's go to this one. Okay. So this is the video that was posted the other day, folks. We're gonna it's 17 minutes, but we're gonna kind of speed through it.
That's a lawful order? I don't know.
You leave it right there. That's when.
You're my government buddy. Save me. They have cameras back here. They shouldn't have them because I'm a little tyrant, short and stout.
Radio be advised, officer Deputy Key is on scene. Vehicle 302. Negative. We never got cited at all. Last time they came out, they let them know that this is public. This is Reno City property. That's Washoe County. We have every right to be there and record on public property.
You can tell her attitude. You can tell her attitude. She's still talking while I'm talking.
Right. And she's basically trying to say, it's like, I want you to violate his rights because he's not listening to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, we are filing a good complaint against you as well.
Okay. What's your name?
Oh, I don't give it. What's up?
Okay. Can I get your ID?
For what? No, I don't get it unless I
trespassing right now.
No, I only give it if I commit a crime.
He suspects you of trespassing. He doesn't have reasonable articulable suspicion. He doesn't say that you have a warning or you have been cited. He hasn't confirmed anything that she said. He hasn't done any investigation to warn him to have probable cause for a detainment to get the ID in the first place.
In addition to the fact that when Deputy Key showed up, Sacramento Community Watch was already on the Reno side of the their artificial made up property line.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the fence.
You didn't see him on the other side of the gate, and that's a misdemeanor not committed in his presence. You can't do anything about it anyway.
Yeah. So therefore, I mean, so far I see no probable cause for a detainment at this point under Nevada state law.
Okay. Well, you are a suspect in a crime.
No, actually, I'm not.
I will take your ID. That is lawful.
That's a lawful order?
Lawful order. Mating call of a tyrant, folks. It's a lawful order. This doofus does not know what a lawful order is if he's giving out a lawful order like this. A lawful order is a command that you can back up by law.
I will take your ID. Wow.
You just coming up and saying, I need your ID, give me your ID, you're a suspect. That's not how the law is written, folks. He needs to detain him under NRS 171.123, which says that he has to have reasonable articulable suspicion a crime has had or had been committed is either a suspect of violation of probation or parole, or I mean, those are the first two parts of that. And then once he provides one of those two, then he can get the ID cookie in number 3. And then the fourth one says he can only detain him for up to an hour.
I don't have ID on me.
Okay.
So it wouldn't matter anyway.
Yes, you heard correctly, folks. Deputy Key was going to take my ID.
My name and date of birth. If I committed a crime, I'll do it, but I haven't committed a crime. I'm not going to give it. Yeah, if I committed a crime, that's why we're out here. That's why we have all this body camera.
I'm very aware.
Right. If you need to, get your sergeant out. They told us. Right. They told us last time we were good to go. You guys should be informed this time that we're good to go. We don't understand what the problem
is. You are
is.
being informed right now that if you do not provide an identification, you will be going to jail.
Okay. Well, then I'll go to jail then, and I'll be filing a complaint against you.
Right.
Yeah.
Put your camera down, please. That way.
Okay.
That's what we're doing, dude.
How about you? That's what we're doing, dude. If that's what we're doing, he didn't sound confident at all.
Again, he's arresting him for failure to ID when he has no reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. Absolutely none. And yes, this is Katie. This is in Reno, Nevada, in front of what they call the Cares Campus. It's a homeless shelter in Washoe County that is a joint venture between Washoe County, Reno, Nevada, and Sparks, and it's located inside the Reno city limits, folks.
So this is county property.
Yeah, all of that is county property. It is public property, and we do realize, folks, that there is restricted public property, but you have to make sure that you are within the law confines of the law, existing laws of the state of Nevada when you do such a thing. They're basically taking over an entire street to make it a security checkpoint, and that's not right. That street is open to the public.
Yeah, they got county property on this side of the street, and they got county property on that side of the street. But the street itself does not belong to the county. The street itself, all the way back to their check-in gate, where it is restricted access. Sacramento Community Watch has got the GIS survey up on the screen there. The street, all the way back to their gate, is a public street, except they got 150 yards of it closed off with a front gate that's blocking a public city street. County on both sides, city street in the middle.
Yeah. So I mean, they're all clearly mistaken, and they haven't done 0 ounce of investigation. He hasn't done a 0 ounce of investigation on this.
Nope.
Where's the investigation? He's taking the word of a public official who's being a tyrant and lying, just so they can press charges.
And folks, just to let everybody know, we have since filed complaints against Sabrina, Ryan, with the director of the Cares Campus. His name is Benjamin West. If you guys want to reach out to him, I do have his contact. I'll put his contact info at the end of the video. If you guys want to reach out and put in your complaints. We also put in a complaint, or we haven't put in a complaint against the sheriff's department, but we are going to file complaints in person, as well as file lawsuits, period. Folks, but it doesn't sound like Deputy Key is too confident about this detainment. Keep watching.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, unfortunately, folks, my camera dies, so it picks up right after the sergeant gets on scene and tells Deputy Key to release me. Keep watching.
Here we left.
Okay, so we're gonna pick up the other video that we were doing, I guess. Is that what we want to continue? Or
that's still after.
Continue that? Oh, that's still after this. Okay.
Oh, guys, I was just put in handcuffs by this Deputy Key. Wait for the camera.
Might have still been here,
wait for YouTube.
They went inside the talk. I don't know.
For the complaints, guys, his badge numbers.
And just so you folks are aware, if a statement was made by Deputy Key as well, that he said that if he had enough handcuffs, he would have put Xander the Educator and our lieutenant into cuffs as well. It's just downright disgraceful, because the only reason I can justify this in any reasonable manner that they're going to get off on qualified immunity on for detaining him is going to be for officer safety. But it's officer cowardness at this point, folks. It really is. What are you more afraid of, the public or a guy with a camera? And I think it's the answer is the public.
Not only that, it says not only
Go ahead,
that,
I'm
it
sorry.
says Sacramento Community Watch on the back of our vest. What are you doing putting somebody who does community watch in handcuffs? How stupid does that look? How stupid does that look? Oh, I'm a big guy. I'm a big badass because I can put community watch in handcuffs.
And because we wear some of the same garments that you do, you're not special there, Officer Key. Or I'm sorry, wait, we're taking away his officer status, folks. It's official. Boom. Court of public opinion has deemed him a tyrant.
823, guys. This is Deputy Osborne, 4662. And a sergeant over there, 4066. Yeah. I can't even read my own handwriting. 4066 for a sergeant, guys. Yeah, they're definitely going to get a bunch of complaints.
Well, you know, yeah, because I thought I still had my bed, but they're like, no.
Oh, so good because you went it out. Stand up and see.
Yeah, especially the lady over there in the blue. Oh, God, they're going to berate her with a complaint. Stupid mistakes, man. I don't get it. They told them the last time. Right.
That's crazy.
How can you get trespassed from your own property?
None of them know.
You know what's so funny? So many people, so many officers say, oh, you can't touch our cars. You can't look in our cars. But they're our cars.
Again, these people they're keeping quiet because they know if they say anything, it's just going to dig a deeper hole for them whenever you do go and potentially file a lawsuit. Now, just want to let you folks know here in Nevada, these guys do not have qualified immunity at the state level. That's gone already. So if we wanted to, we could go ahead and file a complaint against these folks for violating our rights at the state level. And we probably have an easier time winning than the federal level, but their qualified immunity is gone at the state. But there's a cap, I think, of $50,000 at the state level, where the federal level you can go much higher depending on the violation.
You know that, right? They're our cars. We pay for those cars. You guys don't. And you guys get, but from our money. You guys pay taxes from our taxes. You guys have this big sense of self-entitlement, like, oh, this is mine. This is my police department. This is my police car. No, it's
only a welfare queen such as these people will think that my tax dollars pay my salary. That's welfare thinking, folks. You know, it's like, yes, you do pay taxes, officers, but if you take the amount that you pay and put it back into the system, it's still not enough to cover your paycheck. So therefore, you do not pay your own salary. You pay your own salary thanks to us.
Standing in the back of the pickup truck, pushing on the cab doesn't help move the truck.
Exactly.
It's not. It's ours. We pay for it. Remember? Exactly. I'm glad that you were in agreement for that. Huh? But officers all the time say that. Don't touch my car. Get away from my car.
But the whole dispute is
self-entitlement for no reason. It goes to your guys' head too quickly, and it's ridiculous. It's stupid.
Taxpayer
got to do better.
Our property, and we didn't. If I come on your front porch till you get out of your house, you moving?
That's not the same.
It is the same thing.
Oh, God.
We, the people, pay for every square inch of this property. That part of it is not closed off to the public.
Yeah, they forget that.
Go in the library, cause a disturbance in the library.
With doing what?
Again, were you causing a disturbance? No. False equivalency, folks. You guys were not causing a disturbance. They turned a mountain into they made a mountain out of a molehill, folks. Guys with cameras came and they want to cart them off.
Can my camera cause a disturbance?
No.
If I walk into the library with my camera, just like I walk down the street with my camera, it's just can't kick me out of the library for walking in with a camera either.
And the problem with this, folks, is again disturbing the peace. You have to have a complaining party. At this point, they have no complaining party because the government cannot be a complaining party in a disturbance complaint. It has to be another member of the public. So police officers cannot be a complaining party against somebody telling them off that they're jackboot pigs like Chili de Castro does. I'm sorry, it's not how the world works, and they're lying, folks. This is what we pay them for, and they don't get it because they're not educated properly on the law.
What? That's the crime.
Reading out loud. Too loudly. If I'm walking through with my camera, they can't say a word.
Yeah, we're not going to go in there loud. So
with my camera, they can't say a word.
But we can agree that even in public property,
Just a little bit.
And nowhere in public property can the rule be I can't record because of the U.S. Constitution.
Hey, Katie, check out the comments in the comments under this video.
Yeah. Don't do rugs, guys. Rugs are bad. Okay, we don't recommend doing rugs. Please do what is safe and legal, and please exercise your rights as you see fit. And if you do see fit to redress your grievances with your government based upon everything that you see here, I mean, look at there's people behind them that need help. Where are the people helping these people? Where is this utopia that they were trying to portray earlier in the video that I played, folks? We still have homelesses on the street. And they recently ran a report where they shut down 80 temporary beds, but they go, yeah, it's just because of the weather's getting nicer. So, yeah, we're going to push them back out onto the streets. And then they go, oh, well, we still have beds available if you stick to their strict rules, which is they have rules, folks. It's fine, but you can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too, folks. And that's what these cares people are trying to do, is they're trying to play absolute tyrant over these homeless people.
Where, past that gate back there? Absolutely not. It probably is, but it's restricted.
This is not restricted access.
Where? We walked in.
If the door is wide open,
yeah.
If the door's
so
wide open,
you
can't tell me to leave.
I told you you had to leave. Would you have to leave?
I would never even go back there. Yeah.
Okay. So
nope.
I would never do that because being loud is not a crime.
And folks, yeah, that's where we wanted to go, is the publicly accessible areas of government areas. We don't want to get into the restricted areas. We don't want to go finding things that are wrong. I mean, we do want to find things that are wrong, but we don't want to go into those back areas where we have no place to be if it's properly marked. And that's the whole thing, is the government needs to realize you need to properly mark things. It's why you can't just say, police vehicles only be on this point and expect it to keep the average citizen from the back of the parking lot. That's not how it works. You have to have it fenced off. You have to have the proper signages that say authorized visitors only. And at that front gate, and you would have never went past it. But no, it says Cares Campus welcome. Gates are open. Come on back. Talk to the next level of security to get past to those places that we really don't care about going and film.
Disturbing the peace, though.
It is.
The library asks you to leave. Okay, then you got to leave. You still putting it on me, bro.
The library can't ask you to leave a public place unless you are exactly breaking the law, like disturbing the peace. If you're going in there filming, it's false equivalency again, officer. If they cause a ruckus because you're filming, you're not disturbing the peace. They are. Their government official is. You cannot disturb the peace just by peacefully recording.
Being loud is not a crime. Deputy Osborne, I just want you to exercise your rights in that library. You
Time,
walked into the library,
place,
exercise
and
your
manner.
rights. Your rights. What is your right?
Time, place,
As
and
a
manner.
human
If you're
being,
allowed in the
what is
library,
your rights in the library?
that's violation of time, place, and
Put me
manner.
in cuffs for about 10 minutes while his sergeant showed up here.
As a human being.
Put me in handcuffs because Cares Campus employees claim that we are. I'm gonna go over here and record there.
Look at all the people sitting on the sidewalk.
Because these are the folks that called the police on us in the first place. This guy here. This woman who is not informed on the laws.
She thinks the Washoe County Sheriff's Department is her own personal
Y'all, she keeps
security
lying.
detail.
Yeah. Well, that's because usually whenever they call them, they have good reason to call them, and probably a crime has been committed. So 99.9% of the time when they call the sheriff's department's going to do what they're told because there was a crime. They witnessed a crime. They're at that point, they are complainants of a crime, and therefore they can then fully exercise that trespassing right that's afforded to them because a crime was committed. However, no crime, no trespass. It's not, that's how it works, folks, you know, and they're not getting their way because this is that 0.1% that is completely outside of their normal scope.
Right out the way of the camera. That she keeps hiding out of the way.
Good question, Katie. Why don't they have benches and shades for them outside there? Why are they up against these chain link temporary fences and blockades?
All of this for some guys with cameras. Community watch. Despicable.
This is the woman here who called the police on us. These two right here.
She's moving again.
Multiple complaints coming for these folks, guys.
Sounds like you're out of the cuffs at this point.
Yeah, she's moving around. She's make sure I don't get her on camera. You can see her sneaking over. Look at Ryan. He has like 15 walkie-talkies on his belt. It's just, who's he trying to contact? Petco?
You give them a title, you give them a hand cart, you get a golf cart that has operations 2 on it, you give them a radio, then give them some power over some people who don't need more pressure on them than they need. And what do you get? You get yourself a junior tyrant here.
Yeah. She keeps trying to hide here.
Excuse me. This guy wants to be a sheriff. You can tell he's looking at the sheriff like he loves him.
Yeah, Border Patrol agent.
This guy we got a future tyrant in the making here, folks. This guy wants to be a cop so bad. He went through security first, so that way he looks better on his resume when he applies to the police academy here in Reno.
No, he probably failed the psych.
What was that?
He probably failed the psych. That's why he's looking at him like he's such a, because he tried to go out for the police force. That's why he works for Allied Security. He probably failed the psych exam.
Yeah, mind you, somebody in the comment section mentioned his glasses sitting up on his eyebrows.
Don't you need a Neanderthal brow to actually set your sunglasses on top of your eyebrow?
Future tyrant.
Yep.
See your badge, y'all.
Deputy Key had put me in handcuffs for about 10 minutes while we waited for his sergeant to show up here. So we'll be filing complaints against him as well.
And folks, shout out to Sergeant Gomez with the Washoe County Sheriff's Department for having those handcuffs taken off of me fairly quickly and for at least attempting to de-escalate the situation. You guys keep watching.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of complaints about this place. So.
Hey, and this dude thinks he's everybody.
Oh, really? Yeah, we can definitely tell by their professionalism that they're not really good here. So, yeah, we get it.
They get the bed in.
See, that's what they feed you? What is it?
Puree grape.
Puree grape?
Mm-hmm. Puree grape.
So, folks, just so you guys are aware, we filed some Freedom of Information Acts, FOIAs. Here in Nevada, they're called Nevada Open Records Act, or NORA is how we deem it here, or term it here. We asked for basically quite a bit of information. Like they have contractors apparently for pest management. I wanted to see what those contracts look like. I asked for Allied Universal's contract. I asked for how many times like they come and spray for bed bugs. Every time that they come, the pest management comes, I want to see that receipt. I asked for the menu plan for 3 months. I want to see what they're trying to feed these people. You know, it's just downright disgraceful if they're doing this El Cheapo and trying to feed these people, treat these people like prison inmates rather than the homeless that needs the help that they just justly need. You know, and if they want to do the right thing, they need to do the right thing and start off on a good foot with the public.
And can we go over what she said? She said puree grapes and beans.
And beans. What kind of a menu is that?
Puree grapes and beans.
Who came up with that?
Sabrina.
Beans and grapes? Wow.
The other half of the time, I quite edible.
Right. I'm just so worried about this recording.
The lady said half the time what she sees on her plate, it doesn't even look edible, is what she told me.
Yeah, I mean, I know these places have limited resources, but if all they're doing is giving it to these contractors that are making these things that are going to break down in 5 to 10 years if nobody takes care of them, which doesn't look like they're trying to start off on a good foot here and try to take care of any of this stuff. This place is going to be overridden with crime and all kinds of things within a couple of years. And it's not going to go the way that they're showing in Texas.
I see why they don't want to support it. I see why they don't want to support it. Hey, instead of you guys worried about us supporting, you guys might want to get them some better food, maybe. You know, check your attitudes a little bit. I appreciate you for being professional.
He's laughing. Goof Troop is laughing. Mr. FBI, TSA, DHA, right here.
Yeah,
laughing.
He's got some sort of inside joke that he goes, like, if you only knew how we're treating these people. It's like he knows that they're doing wrong, and he just doesn't want to. He just doesn't care.
And look at the dude next to him.
Getting paid. They don't care about these people. They're just getting a paycheck. Allied Security's paying them. The city's paying them. The county's paying them. They're getting their hot meals. They're getting their homes. They're getting their apartments. They don't care about the homeless.
Yeah, he's a supervisor with Allied.
Yeah,
We still don't know the difference between public and private.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So this is the lady here, guys. Walk of shame again, guys. Multiple complaints coming for this gentleman here. His name is Ryan. Works for Ally Universal. We see that Ally Universal employs anybody. This guy right here, Ryan, thinks he's some sort. Get his shoes. Wow.
What the heck are those?
Wow. Horrible. Horrible.
The point is, they have rules.
Yeah.
They can ask people to leave.
They have rules. He's correct. They have rules. But what he's incorrect is they can't just ask anybody to leave. If you want back into the secure areas, yes, you need to play by their rules. But as far as in the public, you do not have to play by their rules. No, at all.
And if you don't, and if you don't abide by their rules, you can't stay there anymore. It doesn't mean you can't walk down the public sidewalk.
We just keep going in circles. We're never going to agree on this. You will never convince.
We keep going around in circles because what eventually happens is when we go around this circle, because you're not paying attention and willing to listen, is you're going to make the exit of either I'm going to arrest you and take you to jail and violate your rights, and we'll let the judges figure it out later, which is what's happening with Sacramento Community Watch, or you're going to exit off the off ramp and take the walk of shame, which is what all these people did because that's what they don't know what's going on. The situation resolved itself before they even got there, and that's what they're all trying to figure out is should we really arrest them because they were back in the recording when they shouldn't be.
Convince us, we'll never convince you.
Damn. I wish I could.
We'll convince you.
You got to exercise your rights more.
Here's where we're at right now. I'm trying to look for a business card. I don't have one, so I'm sorry.
Can I answer this?
Yeah, sure, yeah. So here's what we're going to have. We're both in agreement per my conversation a little bit ago that we're all in agreement now. Everyone's on the same page. Past this fence is trespassing. Okay. Whether you guys think it's public property or not, it's trespassing.
All right, I'm
You guys formally trespass. You're not to come back here and pass that fence. You guys can come back here every day, all day.
So, folks, yes, we are going to abide by that temporary restraining order, or restraining warning, I should say. Trespass warning. Yeah, trespass warning. I'm sorry, folks. I'm a bit loopy tonight.
Reno News Now. Can you throw my my channel link in the chat?
Oh, sure, yeah, I will. Here in a moment here, but but yes, we're going back there, folks. We're going to conduct some interviews with the homeless and be more of a presence there because apparently they need the supervision. They really do. So keep out for more content from this Cares Homeless from all of our channels.
Day long, day and night, film, do whatever you want, do interviews. We're talking about the food a second ago, perfect, right? If you think you need better food, be an advocate for that. I'm all for that, right? Knowledge is power, right? You guys are doing it exactly right, filming right, you're showing the things. I get it, use it for good, right? I'm going to talk to admin here to get that no trespassing sign so there's no confusion whatsoever. But if you guys do come back, or your friends and associates do come back, go past this guard shack, past this fence, we're going to jail. We'll pass the citation.
If they say we can go?
Even if they say.
Okay. Well, I already made it clear to my team that we're not going to come back until we put our complaints and they change. So, yeah.
Move along. I don't need the threats. I don't need any of that type of, you guys are going to jail. Dude, we're not breaking the law, period. So you giving us some type of threat makes it only worse.
It does.
Yeah, we're good. You don't want to provide it, I believe you. Okay? But I'm not going to, like you said, yeah, we can cite you right now, but they said as long as you understand that you're formally trespassed, you're not allowed to come back on the property behind the fence. I want to be clear. It's all public property right here. The moment you go past that guard shack and that fence, it's private property from the Cares Campus. Right. You were warned that one time, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, wherever it was.
You're not warned. They think you were warned, but they weren't warned. Where's the documentation that states otherwise? Have you done a proper investigation? No, you're listening to what the tyrants are saying at the Cares Campus. They haven't done any investigation.
Washoe County is public property.
Yeah, no one warned you last time.
Right. We told him that too. He still put me in handcuffs though.
had the right to at that point.
Put me in handcuffs?
Yes, he's detained. You still also have the right to get you right. I can all detain you right now. I'm not trying to escalate it. I can't escalate it. Why? You don't need to.
Right.
I'm formally trespassing you. They're formally trespassing. I'm just telling you, verbally telling you as law enforcement. And then I think we're clear. You guys come back and go past it. You already said it. You know you're trespassing, right? Yep. Okay. So that will be the end of today.
Yeah.
Like our interaction.
Right.
Okay? They're not gonna pursue charges for trespassing unless you do come back and again go down that rabbit hole. They'll move some signs. And like give you that. I'm trying to find that guy's number.
Okay, folks, yes. Move some signs. They're going to move some signs. But again, the signs have to be properly written and convey what's going on. If you have no trespassing and you still have an open gate and you're welcoming people in, the no trespassing is temporarily turned off. I kind of tried looking into that, but that's something you can argue to try to get out of a trespassing ticket. The gate was open.
Mind you, video 3, it shows the two Allied Universal officers putting up the sign. Video 3. So I had to get footage of that. Horrible.
Yeah. I give you this number.
Oh yeah.
Call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Benjamin West. Okay. Any questions with that?
No, we're good.
I just want to make sure you're all good.
Yep.
You guys can come day and night, film all you want, make some good change. Maybe try to get a tour down there, see what people have.
Yeah, if it's public property, we don't ask for tours. We just go. If they have a problem, we understand they have a lot to hide. You know, trash and everything. We get it. You know,
right? That's your right to do. Like, you just have to arrange.
Yeah. On anytime it's public property, we don't ask for tours because it's our property. That's
if I ask for tours.
Yeah, we don't need authority from anybody.
Yeah. Can you search up email, work email, and Ben West and see his contact? We'll get you his note.
All right, appreciate it. You know, turn that cheap radio down. Keep turning it up like somebody talking to him, please. Embarrassing.
Oh, look at Tyrant Key. I'm going to take a photo of them. Here's my secret little photo.
Yeah, I forward request that as well. So
good. I hope you get it. Because I guarantee you that's what he's doing. He's trying to take a secret little photo. He's trying to play it off like he's playing Candy Crush or something like that. Or
the sergeant told him to get the guy's email address and phone number.
Yeah. B West.
Yeah.
The direct, yeah. That's what I thought he was doing. I didn't think he was taking a picture of me.
Although
Allied Universal.
That phone and put it away and got the
all
other one
over
out.
the globe.
I'm sorry, what was that?
There is a possibility because he pulled one phone out, fiddled with it for a second. That could have possibly been taking the picture, put it away, pulled another one out, and then then had the phone number and the email address.
Right, because at this point, the best thing that the cops can do, because you know that they're not going to give out your information for the trespass warning, is to take pictures and create evidence. So that way, in case you guys do come back and you do go past that gate, in theory, until you wind up figuring this out with the director, is that, now they got a record that they have officially, formally trespassed you from between those gates.
They're horrible. These guys.
I think we can agree on that.
I mean, they act like they know the laws and they don't know. And what are those? And shoes. And
a lot of ink there,
no, I like this shit. I like you guys.
Ready to write?
No, I got you.
On camera.
Go ahead.
Email bwest at washoecounty.gov.
All right.
And the phone number, I think it's off, is 775-328-2018.
Thank you, Tyrant Key, for that information. Folks, you heard it directly from him. If you have any complaints about this, please reach out to them. You have his information now.
All righty. Pretty good. Awesome.
It's also down at the bottom of the screen.
You guys are
folks.
good to go.
We're going to hang out and talk to you a little bit. All right. Yeah.
And you guys' body cams are running, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll be grabbing those. Oh, yeah.
It's been interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
We came up to an agreement and we understand.
Thank you, sir. You know, I'll think about putting that complaint in, all right? I'll think about it.
Bounce. Let's go back over to the other thing here. Actually, I want to show you. Let's see if I can get this to slideshow on me here. Yep. Okay. So let me go ahead and just stop screen there for a second. Oops. I want to show you what I was working on here. Our tyrant wall here. So here's our tyrant wall. I forgot to get Christian Hoyt's RPD badge number, but we'll put it in here for future use. But we also got Tony the Tyrant in here. Now we've also added Deputy Key. So if you think Sabrina, folks, should be on our tyrant wall as an honorary tyrant because she's a government official, let us know in the comments and or in the chat, and we'll go ahead and add her later if you folks think that she needs to be part of our tyrant wall here.
That's awesome. I like that.
So let's go ahead and get, we're going to go ahead and get video 2 up here, but we'll be adding more to that wall as we find our tyrants out in the field, folks.
Did you pull up Xander's video? I see a link for it.
No, the link that for Xander was somebody. Xander wanted me to throw his channel into the chat. I was throwing his channel into the chat.
I actually have the video ready to pull up and play, but
can you play from the client side? Is there a present button on your side?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, cool. Please bear with us, folks. This is like our 8th live stream or well, it's probably about our 10th. I mean, this is our 8th topic, I should say. We're still trying to get the bugs worked out. We're fairly new to this, and we're going off the cheapest plans available that we can because we're just now getting monetized on Sacramento Community Watch. Do take a few moments, folks. We do have a few fundraising ways to reach us. We have Cash App links are in the description of the video below. We also have super stickers and super chats. If you do a super sticker and super chat, we will feature you in our video. Please also join Sacramento Community Watch. Memberships start at $2.99. You get wonderful benefits that move up as you go along, as well as get wonderful little icons to let you know how long you've been a subscriber. Oh, I do see your video. We can add it to stage here. So,
and we have exclusive videos, folks, for those members.
Absolutely trespassing.
Yes, you do. From public property? Who told you? Where'd you learn? It's my property. You can't just tell me I can't be on a sidewalk, in a park.
Anyone out the park right now? Is that correct, officer?
You know how much sense that makes, right?
I heard your camera died.
You're gonna be public trespassing public property for no reason.
Phone. It's a little shaky.
So we're gonna have that all on video. We'll go take someone out.
Yeah, okay. There's a bit of a delay when I hit play, so here we go.
Because it's public property and we can do that. That's trespassing. Is that correct?
One, more public property.
Exactly.
Wide open to the public.
It's okay for them though.
Well, I feel safer now, you know.
Hey, you want to move Zach's camera so we can catch it?
We're community watch, not thugs.
Our only reason for being is education. And it looks like we're going to get a whole lot of students today. There we go.
This is not playing
I hope that's
correctly.
your supervisor.
No, we got to kill this. This is not coming through right.
Okay, yeah, we'll kill it. We'll work on bringing that video next time, folks. Let's go ahead and
I'll edit and post it somewhere in the next 24 hours. Of course, I say
okay,
that.
so let's go back to stream here. Okay, here we go.
Gate right there. And to get past that gate, past that gate, yes, it is.
Why didn't your sergeant tell us that last time?
Then why is there no?
So why didn't your sergeants inform us of that last time?
Yes, you can.
Walk around in the Cares Campus.
Oh, no. You
They
can't
said-
back there. Obviously. Don't try to twist our words.
Between the county property there and the county
Don't try to twist our words like
Because there's a fence and a check-in process to get past that
You got to
second
go
gate.
in that trailer to go check
This
in.
first gate
We didn't
is
do
wide
that.
open, no check-in,
You get
no
trespassing.
clearance. That's
Oh,
private
private
property.
Come on,
Private
come on,
property.
man. Like, you got to know your law.
Private
Come on,
property.
you're a cop.
So
This is public property.
What's your name? Don't
Care-
do it, bro.
The
Don't do it
citizens
yourself.
own all of this. City and county.
That's why your sergeants didn't say anything to us.
they are interested in pursuing either a citation or, if need be, an arrest.
How?
I'm not interested in that. If you guys just leave, then that.
If we just leave,
They you see how
in
tyrannical
mind,
they're treating them.
detained.
yeah, we're detained.
Xander, were you officially detained there at that point?
Yep.
Even though
Oh
you
yeah,
didn't
he
have cuffs on?
detained all three of us. As soon as me and the lieutenant pulled up, he said, "You're detained. The only reason you're not in handcuffs is because I don't have enough handcuffs."
Public property, county property. This is where we were standing here. This is a public road, city of Reno.
Screen bigger here.
This is all
All
public
the
property,
way
people.
back, all the
Here.
way back to where? All the way back to there.
An officer.
The public road.
Yep.
And where were we?
Here.
Yeah.
This is also public property here. This is the state. This is also public property here. This is Washoe County. This is also public property here, Washoe County. So how us being here makes us trespassing?
And here's the thing, folks, is mind you, the government, the government folks, they're the ones who create these maps. So if they want to make it to where the Cares Campus is done, they need to, at that guard shack, and they want to take control of that street as part of their public-private property or restricted property, they just have to update the maps. But according to the GIS survey, if you were to go in front of a judge, that's public property, that's a road. I don't know why they're blocking a public road. To be quite honest, they're the ones who should be up here, on the prosecution side for blocking the road that leads to there. So let's keep going, folks.
That will satisfy
This
their
is county property. And look, I'm in handcuffs for no reason.
demand. You will all be identifying yourself before you leave.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I love how tyrants are so full of themselves. Just you all are going to identify, otherwise you're all going to jail for obstructing and resisting. Again, the contempt of cop law.
Nobody got identified. Nobody.
Nobody got identified
Not
because there was
one
They
person.
identified themselves with the police.
I'm not broken law. I will not.
Yeah, a lot of your sergeants and deputies respect what we do. I don't understand.
When the supervisor gets here, he'll come out of handcuffs. We'll all go about our business, and you'll have learned something.
Yeah. That's got to know your law.
And do the walk of shame. We forgot to add that. And do the walk of shame.
If you're caught,
That's why they didn't say anything to us.
as a little kid,
Obviously, you don't know.
They didn't tell us that the last time.
If you
Why is
can't
that?
trespass me from county property, that's a crime.
Thank you.
Absent a crime, you can't trespass.
Stay there.
Did they
We don't
commit a
stay
crime?
here. We don't stay here. We're kicking it like a park. Exactly.
Stay here, you have no reason.
So if they're,
Do you know what a First Amendment audit is?
If you have, you have no business back there. You were still in the public areas. You didn't have anything to do with anything back there.
Yeah, I'm well aware of what.
Right, that's what we're doing. We're conducting a First Amendment audit. That we've had multiple complaints about this place from other people. This is our third time out here. We were visiting because we have every right to record in public property.
All the way up to that back gate over there is public.
If someone stays there and they don't follow the rules, they can be kicked out. If they don't get kicked out,
keep on saying
they
stay
refuse
here.
to leave, that crime is called trespass.
You keep on saying stay here.
Because they are no longer allowed
We
to
don't
be
live
here.
here.
That's for people who are allowed to be here. If you're not allowed to be here, then it doesn't matter why you think you're entitled to go back there. You're not allowed to be there.
What
And
makes
if
it
you're warned about trespassing,
Deputy,
it does not matter if there is a sign posted. If someone comes by and says,
So does that mean I can go kick
trespassing,
anyone
you
out the
have
park
to
right
leave.
now?
No, you know,
So why are you trying to kick us out of public area?
I'm not trying to kick you out anywhere. I'm
Well,
trying to say
it
you
seems
guys
like
should
it.
just leave because they're interested
So
in pursuing
you would
citations.
do this to us in a park?
No, you can't be
No?
trespassed from the park unless you're in there after dark.
You can't be trespassed
From public
From
property.
This county
But there are
property,
rules to
it
parks.
goes,
If
all the
you're
way
in the
goes
park
to that
after
back
dark,
gate.
You cannot be inside.
So you tell me I can't just stroll on the sidewalk right now.
According to them who work here, who administer this place, no, you cannot.
There-
Done it every time we've been
Every
here.
time we've been here, we walk right through there.
It does not matter.
There's no checks at the front gate.
This is
They
private.
ask
The
you to
only
leave.
checks at the back
It's
gate.
not private property, it's
This
public
is what
property.
you treat
that
it
is
like.
not
You treat it
open
like
to
private
To the
property.
public?
It is not open to the
It
public.
is open to
You
the
gotta
public.
understand, you work for us. You work for us.
That's not in
There
this
are
view.
restrictions to the public at
I'm
the
not
We're
second
the
gate.
community.
I also
Right.
work for them.
There are restrictions
the
to the
community.
public at the second gate.
All right,
not the
understand your
first.
law.
Not only that, we're
Not that, like,
community
it's
watch.
just-
I don't
this is
understand
I
why.
agree. I
You need to
work
get about
for
the
you,
bus
and
before
I
you
also
start
work for
getting
them. And I work for them.
You understand?
And I work for the people
Yeah,
who
oh,
administer this
that's the
place.
person.
Bro, like, yeah, you
I don't
guys-
know what Key thought to put me in handcuffs. Horrible decision, dude. We go to
Do
county
you know-
property all
this is what we
over.
do. Like, come on.
Okay,
And
so
record.
Just so you guys are clear, you are detained, you're not free.
Okay.
Just so you're clear.
So that was confirmed there. Yes, he did detain all of you guys. It's just his biggest mistake at this point.
I mean, he already knows he's a handcuff, so just so you two are clear.
He already knows because you're in handcuffs. Well, that's just wow. I guess you had to be told, Sacramento. I guess you didn't know you were detained in handcuffs. Oh my God.
He told me.
Officer Key, we're going to put you on YouTube.
Although we're not.
I told him that.
Deputy.
You know, like we're gonna stay right here. We're not gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
right?
we don't break the law. We don't
We're
commit
not breaking the
crimes.
law.
We don't do
We're
anything like that.
exercising our right.
The whole purpose
We're
is
just
education.
keep going around in circles.
Yeah,
We're just
because
trying
you
to
can't
educate you.
trespass
That's
in
it.
public
You
property.
think
on
you're-
You keep going around in circles, officer, because you only know one off ramp. I'm going to arrest you because because you're not complying.
Walking
Mhm.
over there, they're saying you're not
Literally
welcome.
But you
just
should
said
know that if
you
it's county
can't
property, we're allowed over there.
trespass out of
I don't
the
understand.
public.
That is not true. If it's a secured facility
It's
or if it's
only
not open to the
secured
public,
past the
you're
second
not
gate.
allowed to.
They told us that it's secure
Oh,
past the
man.
second gate.
Keep going around in circles.
This is
Again,
not secure right here.
It's
You can just
circular
walk
because
right
you're
in.
not paying attention.
No, I am paying attention.
The second gate is where it's secure.
Yeah.
The first
Second
gate,
gate.
all this back here, it's not secure.
That is not true.
They don't take identification. They don't control ingress or egress.
I try to let you guys know. If you don't want to listen.
They
to me.
don't control
Dude.
ingress or egress. It's
Oh man.
So you guys are providing him reasonable doubt that you have not committed a crime. And rather than investigating it properly, like by looking at a GIS survey or looking at the proper maps, he's trusting the words of tyrants. Not even law enforcement tyrants, just plain old government tyrants. It makes absolutely no sense.
They do. That's why they're.
But the cares, they care.
That's why there's a security person there.
This is private property. You guys
It's
keep on
county
treating it.
administered, but it is not open to the public.
So we
Cannot
pay
go
for it, but we can't
So
go.
it's not
Are
open
you
to the
citizens
public.
of
You're
Washoe
saying?
County?
Oh man.
Another meeting call of a tyrant. Another meeting call of a tyrant. Oh, are you guys residents of XYZ county, city, state? Taxes are taxes are taxes. You guys get money from the Fed, so therefore it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Of course. I started in Sacramento. I'm the chief.
Look at Sabrina.
But I live here.
Look at her.
Right, so I don't understand. We made this clear to the sergeants last time.
You also paid for the jail, but you can't walk into the jail.
There's restricted areas.
I love all these false equivalencies. That's the first time I heard you can't walk into a jail. Oh yeah, I can walk into a jail. I can walk right into the lobby. I want to, if I'm a visitor, I can go see somebody. I can walk right into that lobby and file a FOIA request. You have to deal with it.
Yes. Right, and they told us through the second part, the second gate.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to.
Areas or anywhere that you can't go without controlled access.
So we agree.
This gate is not controlled access. This front gate is wide open.
That's the hill that
24/7.
you want to die on. Like that's fine. I understand what you're talking about. I'm hearing you.
There's no controlled access.
He's hearing you, but he's not comprehending.
Right.
He's not, zero comprehension.
The disagreement between what you guys consider is open and what they run this place consider is open.
Well, they're just
Last time we were
that's all.
here, 2 Washoe County supervisors came out and informed them that we were.
Oh, it was him, right? You were here last time.
Oh.
Yes. What did
Major complaint.
And we
That's
were
when the handcuffs came off, folks.
We were just trying to tell you guys, we're exercising our rights. Of course.
I see you guys cooperate. You guys can come over here and I'll talk to you. You don't mind. You can put the camera or you good. Yeah.
Thank you.
You too, man. You come too. All three of you. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have a conversation. So, Sergeant Gomez.
How's it going, Gomez?
I forget your name last time. I don't think you wanted to give it to me.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't
So
give it
here's
unless
the
I
deal,
commit a
man.
crime.
I don't know. Last time you were here, you were asked to leave. My deputies did an investigation. They said they warned you, told you to leave. You didn't leave. And
Who
before
warned
we
you?
could get your side of the story, you guys left. Probably.
So here's what we're going to do, folks, is I'm going to kind of cut it off right here. We're going to leave you folks in suspense for a little while here. We're going to pick this back up at the next live stream. We're going to go ahead and make a part 2 out of this because we're approaching 2 hours now. We need to cut it off here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our vaults, grab the footage of what they told them the last time, and we'll do a flashback, and then we'll cut back in here at 6 minutes and 52 seconds. So,
And folks, we also have a exclusive video of the woman standing at the gate, the guard shack, had an argument with Xander. That got heated a little bit. We're going to show that as well. Crazy.
yeah, join us next week for part 2. We're going to be doing it again on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. Starting the second week in June, we're moving to Thursdays. So we got one more live stream at Tuesday, and then we're moving to Thursdays at 7. Life changes, folks.
Sorry about that, guys.
We got to move and shuffle some things around, and we know we're doing this in prime time hours out on the Pacific or out on the West Coast, folks. We do thank you for joining us when we are live. We do thank you for going back and watching us after we're done. Please go check out our channels, all 3 of us: Sacramento Community Watch, Reno News Now, Xander the Educator. You can catch our unredacted content over at the ADHD Auditor. That's our accountability channel for Reno News Now. That's what I go by as well as the ADHD Auditor. So please check out our channels. Again, we do have our GoFundMe account for the Sacramento Community Watch Defense Fund. You can always donate on Cash App, subscribe on YouTube, and get a membership as well. But please do thank us. Like, share, and subscribe. Spread peace and love. Spread the knowledge. And we do thank you. Anybody else got anything before we go?
Yeah, of course, as always, we thank you guys. Love you guys for joining us. Thank you so much. And we want to see you guys back here next week, 7 p.m. sharp.
Thank you so much, folks. And we'll try to iron out the technical difficulties before the next live stream, folks. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.
Peace.